Well, a grand old welcome back to the Lotus SMP here on Friday night. And tonight, I think that we're gonna have a good amount of adventures here. I think that we'll do some path building and some exploring, some getting some diorite, and maybe even building a clock tower along with some farmland or something like that. We have a good amount of time together here tonight, and I am very excited to spend some time with you all. We'll also be streaming tomorrow night, but besides that, we are here to get some work done and to spend some time together. Level Up, it's good to see you, along with Jordan and Amy. I hope that you're down for an adventure tonight. I have been doing a little bit of organizing off camera, and I actually do hope that it is a popular night tonight on Lotus, and so that we have plenty of other people to potentially hang out with tonight, because I'm definitely feeling in the social mood at the moment. Right now, it's only me and Inka, and I'm sure at some point in time, we'll have a ton of other people, because it is only 5:12 my time. And so for all of us in the United States, it's not too bad of a time to be able to get online tonight on Friday, and I do think that even potentially for a lot of the server members that happen to be in college, I would assume that they're maybe off for Thanksgiving break tonight and have just finished maybe a round of finals or something like that. And so maybe we'll be able to see everybody, and we have a lot to do. What I can show you guys is that we have our next kind of build already in place right here. We pretty much have all of the materials ready for it too. I did ask Chespy today and the rest of the crewmates what sort of things maybe I could help them collect, and they said some diorite, and as you can see, based on the build theme that we have here, collecting some diorite would probably be a good idea. So I do think that that is something that we're going to be doing. But I also am going to start a kind of new tradition here that I haven't done yet, where I want to put y'all's names here into the world. Just like this. What an amazing view. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I do think it's coming together. I really do think it's starting to come together. Okay. Cool. So we've got you guys into the stream book for tonight. I don't know. That kind of, it just sounds like a fun thing to do. Just to include you all. And it also kind of just documents the history of this world too. Yes, you are officially part of the lore. This is... I don't even know... Okay, this is definitely a sneak peek. This is from over 2 weeks ago. But it's many pages of writing. Maybe I'll read the first page or two for you guys. The work has finally quieted. The hammer rests. The saw sleeps, and for the first time in many moons, I can hear the wind again. The first cottage stands now by the river's bend, humble but alive. It is not grand, nor meant to be. It is a place of thought, of drawing the lines between what was and what might yet be. From its window, I can see the thread stretching into the mist, a silver vein that hums faintly beneath the morning dew. When the sun catches it, the light dances across the cottage walls as if the old world itself is stirring awake. Beside it, the barn has risen, sturdy and full of promise. Though my hands ache from their weight, there's something sacred in the labor. Oh, boom, just a couple of pages. It's been so fun putting this story into that. And like, look at, that story I think is, I'm proud of it myself. And we also could hit the Halloween district if we want and try to get a couple more plushies too, which would be a fun thing to do as well. But I like having what we got going on right now. Grab another stack of rockets here, and then kind of before we get into the adventure, just to situate ourselves here on Friday night, we have a couple of shulker boxes right here, and we have some of our flower pots and that sort of thing, which I'm sure I'll need at some point, but we have a lot of the white materials that we're going to need for the build that we're going to be putting in over there, but I do still want to get a little bit of material collection done before we potentially get to building there. And I don't know, we could build that build tonight, but at the same time, I also kind of have some sort of interest as well as to just kind of finding an area to make a custom lake or like a custom pond. I don't know, that kind of just sounds fun. I do know that at some point I want to build a bridge kind of going over from this side over to the monorail side over there. But I don't really want to, I think I want to put that in creative mode and try to figure something out. And we definitely have to figure out this area that we have over here, as you can see. So I don't know, a little bit of brainstorming that we have to do here. But I do think that first things first, what I'm going to do is hopefully we have a couple of diamonds over here. I feel like we do. And we'll head to the shopping district. Yes, we do. Along with we have Pug in the game. Big happy Friday to the man. Oh, I need to... forget. Need to put on my streaming status. And I'm sure that Pug has been working on some major builds. As many of you guys know, we have kind of been hanging out in the winter world as of the last two streams, and then tonight's stream, which will probably, be a significant stream, along with tomorrow, we have a Lotus stream day as well. So I think that Maddie is streaming in the morning. I think it's like 11 a.m. her time, but I think it's like 8 a.m. my time. Because, I'm an American and she lives in Poland. And then I'm going to follow up with her. And then 10 a.m. my time, I'm going to end up streaming. And so I think that we're going to stream from 10 or 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. my time, Mountain Standard Time. And then Gribbly Games is going to take over the stream from there. Then I think that Chespy is going to take over the stream from there. And so we have a whole ton of people that are going to be streaming tomorrow, which is fun. And I'm kind of excited to see what ends up happening of all of it. But I really do feel like this shopping district is starting to come together too. We have a lot of beautiful work over here. I can't remember where the shulker shop is, though. I just really haven't been around here enough. Along with, we have Serotonin here too. It's good to see you, my man. Oh man, one thing I'm sure we'll talk about many times is how wonderful it is that Minecraft will just connect people together like ourselves across the globe. Oh, maybe this is the shulking. Okay, this is cool. Welcome to the shulking shipment. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, one shulker for 1 diamond, and then 3 shulkers for 2 diamonds. That's so. And put all of the payments in the lime green shulker at the entrance. That's so cheap. Payment box. Okay. Is that really true? 3 shulkers for 2 diamonds. Okay, that's too good of an offer. Wow, that's a good deal. Okay. I think Rad did that once again. Yeah, it was definitely Rad. Oh my gosh, they're such a great builder too. This is so atmospheric. It's really well done. Rad is a really good builder. Okay, I feel good about having that done. I mean, everyone is here. You know, look at everything that we have going on here. It's so beautiful. And I think that Chespy has been doing a lot of the pathing design, so it's really starting to bring this area together in a way that I would not have, and I'm really happy to see it happening like this. And look how beautiful it really is. I do need to contribute at some point in time. Yeah, look at that as it comes together on the map. Along with we have the brand new. Oh, this is so cool. This is the brand new Town Hall. That if you guys haven't seen Gribbly's new video, I definitely recommend taking a look at it. Oh, that's really well done. That's crazy cool looking. Gribbly, well done. Definitely well done. Oh, and we have a nice bridge over here too. We have some dried coral too as the texturing right there. Wow, I like that. Okay, there's so much to explore. I swear, this is the kind of thing where you can leave the server just for a couple of days, and so much will have changed. And we got Spooky in the house. It's good to see you, my man. I have a feeling you were probably just hanging out with Draconis. I do think that he was doing a Halo playthrough. I was just getting ready for the stream. Usually when I see that Draconis is streaming, I'm like, I wonder if Spooky is hanging out with him. You know, I should have popped in and just said hi very quickly. Okay, and we can make it back to the Kingdom of Soloth here in the night. And Serotonin, I really do like the tree that you ended up making. Alright, let's head to sleep for the night. What do you think of the new Hermitcraft season so far? That is a really good question. I haven't gotten to experience enough of it yet. You know, I really do enjoy Hermitcraft. I thought last season was absolutely incredible. And I think that the one thing that I know based on the little that I've seen, is that I think that although the Nether start was good on paper, I don't think that it actually was as good for the audience as it could have been. Honestly, it just wasn't the start. Like, I don't like the Nether. You know, like, and so even looking, like, you know, I like the overworld. And so the Nether start was very unenjoyable for a lot of the people, I think. Because it was just not something that they enjoyed. And so it was content, but it wasn't like, I don't know, like, you know, the start, I think the start by itself could have been better. But besides that, I think, you know, the personalities and, you know, the different ideas I think they have are great. But I still have to dig deeper. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Okay, look at all those shulkers that we have now. You can head on down around here. Yeah, Spooky, I'm the same. I'm falling behind on the new season. However, it's Thanksgiving break for me now. It's the start of Thanksgiving break, so I do think that I will now have hopefully plenty of time to be able to do some binging. And definitely, I mean, I'm going to be traveling on Tuesday, but for this upcoming weekend, we're going to have plenty of, content in terms of I'm going to be recording and streaming a whole lot, but there's also going to be plenty of time for me to just play Minecraft and relax and get some terraforming work or some progress done, and have Hermitcraft or some other YouTube on in the background, and I'm very excited about it. And so we'll make a couple more of our magenta shulker boxes here. Okay, good. Man, I am really starting to have a shulker monster here, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, I know where everything is, but man. Okay, we can... I want to leave these shulkers right here, too. It's starting to get ugly in this zone. But now we have a couple of magenta shulker boxes. And I do think that I want to, as we were talking about, Chespy was saying that we're going to need some diorite. So I think that I do want to go and collect some very quickly. I think that just for the time being, actually it would maybe be kind of fun. Just because I like having it on for a little bit of time. Put on the bare bones pack. Makes everything look kind of just fun and very cartoonish. Yeah, I like watching every episode from each perspective too, as much as I can. Serotonin, I'm sorry that your boss is having you working so hard. I do know that for me, everyone needs a break, but hopefully maybe you can harness that productive energy into using the moments that you have into, getting more done and recording an X, Y, and Z and that sort of thing. If it happens to be the thing that you want to do, but don't force yourself to do it if you don't want to, too. As you can see, everything looks very cool here, too. Okay, so we have a couple, actually, we want one more thing. There's too many chores that we need to do right now. We're gonna grab some bone meal. Then we also need our pale oak saplings. And so we can head back over to our recreational islands that we have over here, our park with the custom trees and the fisherman's cabin, along with serotonin. We might as well, since you happen to be able to make it to the stream, we can take a look at Serotonin's cottage. We ended up making this for Serotonin, as you guys can see right here. It's a nice little build where we have a bunch of chiseled bookshelves actually for some texture and some azalea bushes, and I don't know, it's nice looking. We can see the sign for Serotonin right there. And then we can punch open inside and we have a nice looking interior. We have some paintings over here and some bookshelves and I guess even an enchanted golden sword in an item frame, and it really does have a really beautiful look outside, as you can see here too. If I had my render distance out more, you'd be able to tell a bit more, but as you can see, a very pretty build that we have right here. So, Serotonin, thanks for coming and saying hi tonight. It's good to see you. We can keep on flying down here. Over by the fisherman's cottage. As we can see right here. Where we have a whole ton of pillagers. Okay, and then we have our main target of interest right now. And so we can hit start recording, and then we're going to make a whole ton of these pale oak trees because we're going to need a bit more of the wood for our next build. We really are pretty much there when it comes to the materials, but this is going to set us definitely into the safe zone, and I'd rather be safer than sorry. And the good news is that we have plenty of bone meal from over time too, so this really is not, you know, expensive for us. It's really why you do kind of create bone meal, so that you can do something really quickly like this. Although the platform, I will agree, is kind of ugly looking. No, you did not miss too much. You have actually not missed too much. I do promise you that. We are kind of steadily chunking away right now with our bone meal in hand to get some more hill oak wood. And man, you know, I love playing in the winter only world, but it's also a really good feeling just being back here on Lotus, especially on a Friday night. There's something special about it. Jordan, or anybody, do you guys remember? I know I had a vote earlier this week on stream, but I didn't look at the end result after stream about whether or not people voted to have a winter only world stream on Friday, or whether or not they wanted to have a Lotus stream on Friday. I kind of just decided to go with what I wanted to do. And so this weekend is definitely a Lotus weekend. So I'm very excited about it. But man, it's kind of satisfying too. Oh man, seeing, yeah, with the shaders on and the Barebones texture pack, everything really looks kind of different. I like it. I'd love to know, what are y'all's plans for the upcoming weekend? Along with Spooky, if you're still hanging out here, definitely let me know. Have you been up to any Minecraft projects yourself? Jordan, are you working on the armory and the iron forge and that sort of thing? I'd love to know. We were going to do a tour of the Westerly SMP last night on stream with Vampire. We didn't end up getting around to doing it because they ended up telling me that it was going to take about 3 hours to do the tour of the SMP, which is pretty crazy. So I'm very excited to be able to do that at some point in time, but it did not make sense to do it on a work night. Oh, no way. Spooky, you're working on an underground city? That sounds sick, dude. Spooky, are you on Java? I feel like that'd be fun to see. I'd love to see that too. That'd be cool. I can't remember if you're on Bedrock or Java. An underground city. I just want to make a city at some point in time. It's totally on my to-do list. Oh yeah, and Level Up, you've been looking at seeds all day. What happens to be your criteria when it comes down to it? Like, what are you looking for? Oh man, it's really just relaxing to be back here on Lotus on Friday. Like, I don't feel like, you know, we have all year. I don't feel like I'm in a mode where I'm super rushing to get anything done, but we're just kind of... And so as a result, I'm not stressed about it, you know? It's kind of just nice and relaxing. I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to the, the black hole, I guess you could say, of making or looking for seeds all of the time. It's hard when you really want to find the perfect seed, but you also want to go with the momentum. You know what I mean? And I've kind of gotten into headspace sometimes after looking for seeds for too long, where I've been like, okay, I just gotta go for it. If not, then I'm gonna keep looking and I'm gonna keep looking, and then eventually I'm not gonna even want to, follow through when it comes down to it. And so I know the feeling, but I do know that the map is not what, the map is helpful and conducive, but, it's the intention that you guys are putting and the energy into connection and just being able to spend time with one another and be creative, and seeing what happens with your interaction and, those sorts of things that will really make the difference. And the reason that I say that is because here on Lotus, like, this map is massive. Like, it's actually genuinely really big. I'm nowhere near anyone else whatsoever, and that was not by intention. I really actually wanted to be a lot closer to people this year, and I don't know how it just happened. I just didn't get the memo. Is really kind of what happened with it. Although we do happen to be working on connecting ourselves to Maddie's base a little bit. She actually doesn't know about it, but I'm going to build a tunnel so that we can get closer to her base and hopefully Pug's base as well. But I feel like I'm still quite far away from everybody. And a lot of people kind of on the server, I think, can relate to that. Like, we really are spaced out, but at the end of the day, like, the spaciousness of our proximity to one another does not have to be the limiting factor. Like, I just watched Gribbly Games video today, and he made a townhouse so that next time we have a server meeting, we can all actually be together in game and kind of hang out and have different debates. And he got a whole ton of other people that were hanging out on Lotus, I think last Monday, to go and record and partake in a debate. And I know that Pug was a part of it. And so, regardless of how far away we happen to be spread out with one another, it's really, thinking about ways and finding time to come together to do things. And I think that I can't remember. I think on Monday night I was trying to even live stream. I wasn't even able to, if it was on Monday night, because I was so busy with work. And so it is another reason why I'm thankful that Thanksgiving is here. Okay, and we're looking quite alright now on the pale logs. Definitely, I think, enough for the upcoming build. And so I will say that step 1A should be just about complete here, but I do also want to see if we can get ourselves some diorite tonight too, just to help out the SMP. Oh, along with, I keep forgetting, wait, let me get this last tree. Okay, and then I have, I'm starting hopefully a new stream tradition here on Lotus, because I think it's a fun thing to do. And it makes me, when I look back on my playthroughs and my gameplay and my worlds and that sort of thing, doing this kind of always stands out the most for me. And I used to do it in the Forever world actually last winter, so I'm kind of bringing back the stream book, where if you leave a comment on the stream, then I get to put you into the book, which is really fun. Which kind of just, serves as a memory capsule for me. And then eventually when the Lotus SMP World Tour is out, and you guys can download the world and see everything kind of in person, just like the Hermitcraft World Tours, or the world downloads and that sort of thing, you can kind of read the books and go back and see everything. And I think that it's a really fun part of the history of the world too. We'll head over here to page 9. I'm excited now we can put y'all's names into the world too. So thanks for coming and saying hi, Spooky and Serotonin. And just like that, we have our first page complete too. That's awesome. We're now on page 10. Yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, I think it's fun. You know, it doesn't take too much time. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched the Minecraft YouTuber Looney, but he will also do the same thing. And it's just, you know, it's so fun. You know, it's not only is it fun for you guys, but I really enjoy it personally and selfishly too. We got Chespy in the game too. It's good to see the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, so we can take our first shulker box right here. I wish, and maybe you can, I don't know. El Pugo and Slip. I don't know if you can. Can you rename your shulker box? If you can, that would be really nice. Oh, and Jordan, I still haven't done the add-on for the lantern. Actually, let's see if it works on the server. I don't think it's supposed to. Yeah, it doesn't work on the server. That's because it just has to be server side too. That's okay. Okay, cool. Yes, it's always a good time on Friday night, and I love hanging out with you guys. I'm kind of just trying to think, where is the best place that we can get ourselves some easy diorite for the gang, for the squad, for the crew. Actually, maybe down in here. You can rename them? Okay, cool. I'm also Chespy. I'm grabbing some diorite, and I want to know what's the diorite for? For me, diorite is honestly, actually, Chespy, you're also the perfect person if you're hanging out on stream. I'm not gonna waste a lantern on this. You're the perfect person to ask when it comes to what the server actually needs for like a build or for a shop. What sort of things would the server actually need? Paths for Christmas plays. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay, that totally makes sense. Okay, so yeah, let's make a new replay mod cinematic. It feels good to have a diamond pickaxe in hand once again. That actually is starting to actually like really chop on down on these blocks. It makes things so much easier. You know, playing in the winter only world, or even, you know, this past week kind of doing the mini series on Lotus, where we were starting from the get-go before we unfortunately ended up dying earlier this week on stream. You know, that process is so much more slower going than when you actually happen to have all of the different gear and tools and everything kind of enchanted and with mending, and you can just replenish, you know, by getting some experience, and you can work so much more quickly with all of the maximum level tools than when you're grinding away, you know. So I'm very thankful for everyone here on the server. And Pug, you would not know this, but at around 4:30 a.m. our time, I ended up going to your base, and now you can see that everything is totally, all of my tools are perfectly mended for stream. So I was snooping around your place at 4:30 in the morning, and I do appreciate being able to use your Olay XP farm. It's so crazy. It makes all the difference in the world, and it makes all these beautiful things happen. I really am hoping, honestly, I want to help a lot more if I can with the Christmas district and anything that we've got going on, along with I did watch Gribbly's video as we were talking about a little bit earlier. Man, I wish that I had been able to take part in the debate. It looked like it was a lot of fun, so I want to do a lot more of that. Along with Chespy. Wait, we're hanging out on Sunday, I think, right? With BH. I think we have a fun event. It's going to be a fun start to Thanksgiving, and oh man, it's dark out now. I had no idea. For all of you guys in the US, you know, happy weekend before Thanksgiving in a short week for you if you don't have the full week off, and if you happen to be within education like me, then hopefully happy Thanksgiving break, which is a good feeling. Yeah, we have some fun stuff. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely not this sort of thing that I do. But I guess maybe that is why we're given the bracket that we happen to be in. Chespy, I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to find out. Also, I mean, do we have any goalposts when it comes to how much diorite in particular we're looking for? I feel like a nice thing to do, although I don't know if we'll do it in one fell swoop, is try to get a shulker box. Which, for me, sounds like a huge, like an immense amount. I know that for Pug. I've killed 3 people on Lotus and they're all Gribbly. No goalposts, but just a butt ton. Just a butt ton, okay. So for me, gathering a shulker of anything is like, oh my goodness. Where I know for other people like Pug, and for all of us, actually for pretty much everyone else, I feel like on Lotus, like we do, like, you know, a lot of the projects are at such huge scale in such a really cool way. Like I'm thinking back at the mayoral house, like the house of the mayor last year on Lotus. That thing was huge. The scale of that on the shopping district was absolutely insane. You know, and I think that even the size of Squid's Ferris wheel and the immensity of the Halloween district, like it's all crazy. And so a lot of blocks are required. That is also, one of the benefits of having, a couple dozen people, or, at least, a good 10, pretty consistent active players, around the work week, being able to put their own input into things. And then, especially when there happens to be a deadline, when you stay up until about 3 a.m. grinding. Chespy, I keep thinking about, you guys grinded so hard on the Halloween district. You went to sleep around like 3 a.m. and then I think the event was like literally immediately after, around like 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. your time. I think I was like, oh my god. I would have been so exhausted to host an event after doing it like that. 5 a.m. No, 5 a.m. on 5 hours of sleep and then you hosted an event. It's crazy. I have a lot of respect. Because I know, like, you know the people that are grinding, and so many of us here, we're hard workers, I would say, on Lotus. At least I like to think so. Yeah, it's a solid first little bit right there of diorite. And we have another vein that we can go and check out right there too. Okay, so let's put down another shulker box here. Actually, you know what? A shulker box is not that much materials. It can't be that much. Right? I don't know. For everyone else, as I'm saying, though, it really is, it's almost like it's nothing. It's cool. It's cool. It's very astounding. Along with Forkuda, it's good to see you. And a grand official welcome to stream. And I say, let's get your name into or book that we have here too. Man, I have to wait for my second monitor to catch up with the stream chat. That's funny, okay. And so we can officially head on to the 10th page of the stream book, where we can put in Vorkuta. And then I'm also going to put in Chespy. Because he's kind of been hanging out too. Along with, I would not be surprised if Pug is maybe sneaking around here too. And if so, happy Friday. And thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And if there's anything I can help out with tomorrow when it comes to Lotus Stream Day, which is fun. I didn't really even know, I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know it was Lotus Stream Day until you sent out the reminder. And so I'm glad that you did, so that we can have a stream day tomorrow. I'm very excited about it, honestly. I remember I was watching pretty much throughout the entire Saturday without taking a part in it, and it was fun. It's something I remember. And I think that when we look back at the season at the end of the day, right, we're like, oh, that was like the fun thing. Like we had fun doing that. Like, remember all the times we got to hang out on the stream days and, you know, did so much and collaborated. Oh wow, there's a whole ton of diorite right here, but it's kind of being gate kept by the water. But it's a lot. It's like a lot. But my voice is also getting raspy. Give me a second. Oh, college, if college had one. Chespy, for me, my college did the quarter system. So we would have 10 weeks on. So we actually had our Thanksgiving break. Wait, I'll explain it this way. We had school for 10 weeks, and then our winter break started from Thanksgiving until the beginning of January. So we had 10 weeks on and then 6 weeks off from Thanksgiving to January. And then we grinded again, had one more week break for spring break, and then we're off after one more trimester. So for my quarter system, college instead of the trimester system, our Thanksgiving break, like tonight, Friday night for us, would have been the start of like the long winter break that you have in college, if that makes sense. And so for me, like, you know the feeling that it's like after grinding for a couple of semesters and then you finally have that long college break. Especially, I'm sure you're going to do plenty of things in Minecraft. And I'm sure you're already thinking about doing, X, Y, and Z when you have that time this upcoming winter, right? That is kind of the feeling that I had at the end of, tonight when I was in college. And it's such a good feeling. Oh God! Where did he come from? Oh, where did he come from? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm completely destroying this cave. You can see how much diorite there is here, though. And there's like a boatload. Okay, give me a second. We have to recalibrate here. Level up. I had breakfast for dinner just now, too. Not joking. I went to the grocery store, and my grocery store has a Starbucks with it, too. And the amount of Starbucks gift cards that I get is insane. So as I was getting ready for stream, I ate one of the spinach, egg white, and feta wraps from Starbucks. And I'm sure I'll have more food for actual dinner tonight. It's only 6 o'clock just about right now for my time. But I needed that fuel for stream. But it was kind of like a breakfast for dinner kind of thing. And so it was a good reason to use all of the teacher gift cards I get. And yes, what is Wheelbix? I have no idea what that is. It sounds kind of interesting. Wheelbix. For whatever reason, it reminds me of like Hot Wheels. Or something like that. Oh man, if there wasn't all of this diorite right here. I mean, so much of it is exposed too. Like this is... Love going caving without actually having to go caving. And this is exactly what we're doing right now. We actually... No, we don't have enough to make a door, unfortunately. We can just keep on going. With that satisfying sound of getting all the blocks just like so. Okay, I don't want to I don't want to carve into that cave bit too much. Let's see. I say we head back onto our elytra and let's see if there's any other pretty easy access diorite veins right here. Looks like we do have another couple. I just have to be careful and we can head to sleep for the night. Oh, Weetabix. Oh, now I'm curious. Now I want to know. Man, I have no idea. Oh, that sounds good. It does sound good. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up after stream. Are you guys working on other Minecraft projects right now too? I'd love to know. That always makes me happy. I know Chespy is... Just kidding, Chespy is AFK. I am working. I'm the one that's grinding tonight. I'm sure other people will be on tonight too. I feel like I'm such an early bird, guys. Like I'm up early working on Minecraft, and then I'm not usually up as late when it comes down to it. And so I think that sometimes, like, we have a couple of, or a good amount of players that are up a lot later for me. Or sometimes they'll be up and I will have no social battery left because it's too late in the night for me. While working on the stream day graphic. Oh, that's cool. If you need any PNGs or anything from me, if that helps you or anything, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, oh, I'm sure there's going to be a stream PNG. And I will be sure to share it out as well. And if there's any schematics, or maybe if I just look at... I was taking a look at the spawn district earlier. And honestly, Chespy, I was complimenting you. The roads look really good. Your pathing is looking really good. I mean, if you want me to continue the pattern or anything like that, and you have a specific area for you want to expand the roads into, definitely let me know. I'd be happy to help too. I feel like this song is such a, like, I don't know, also like Santa Cruz, California, sort of old school electric guitar, but just laid back sort of flow. But it has, I don't know, it has definitely a very specific sort of energy to it too. I think it's interesting. Along with, it looks like we have tons of copper right here too. And get rid of the gravel. And some flint that we don't need either. Just scoop that up. And then we can place down that shulker box once down again. Okay, we're making some good progress, I would say. I'm going to put down another shulker box here, and we can place down the other materials that we're not needing, but we could still use at another point in time too. Okay, just like that. Although, if any of you guys have good ideas about how to organize your shulker boxes, I have no idea how to. Okay, that's usually when I have to change that song too. Okay, but I think if I'm looking at what I think I'm looking at right now, I think that this is a mini geode that we have down here. I think it is. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like I've been down here. I don't know why, but that has to be a geode right there. No way. If I punch into here, does that mean that's calcite right here? No way. Oh, tell me it is. Tell me it is. It is. It is. No way. Okay. Okay, huge. Huge, 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 huge. This was not a part of the game plan at all. Wait, actually, okay, we can make a prismarine farm out of this too if we ever wanted. Oh, this is massive for the game plan. Okay. Okay, big win, big W right here. And lots of diorite to be picked up too. Oh, huge win for the kid, along with, I think that the bare bones texture pack happens to work like just a teensy bit better when it comes to like FPS, because maybe just a bit less texture, because it's, I don't know, it retains a bit more of that cartooniness, although it still looks so nice with complementary reimagined shaders. Oh, but man, we got even more of our smooth basalt too. This is a huge win. Huge, huge win. So we are going to take this time right now, and we are going to clear out the geode, because we have all of this calcite right here, and it's really the best thing that we could do right now. Especially as we... Oh, it's easy. It's easy to actually mine down. I didn't realize... Look how fast it is. That's crazy. Okay, so we have to... The best way to do this is kind of to stay around the top. I'm thrilled about this. This... Okay. I'm thrilled about this. Okay, we are next to a whole ton of gravel, but that's okay. I'm not going to let it dampen my spirits. We'll just take out our shovel and do the work that we have to get done, right? Oh, very satisfying sounds coming from everywhere, too. Look at this. Oh, it's a gold mine. The exact blocks that I need and are so hard. Ooh. And that can be so hard to find too. Along with, if anyone needs some smooth basalt too, I have now got you hooked up, because I'm not really building with them, but I do just need the calcite. Look at those beautiful crystals that we have here. Let's go. Oh my gosh, okay. Guys, not only are we good, we were already good when it comes to the materials for this build right now. But man, we are like good now for maybe even another build. Except for quartz. I know we're gonna completely run out of our smooth quartz. So we may have to make a trip or two over to Pugspace in order to do some trading at some point in time. Although I happen to have heard that there happens to be a debate on the server on whether or not it is a moral thing, on whether or not you can actually use these villagers for trading purposes nowadays. So I gotta make sure that I'm being sensitive to the feelings of my server mates, I guess you could say. I happen to be farming some quartz with some villagers instead of going to the nether. I will say that just happens to be some server drama, you could say. Yes, and Vorkuda, I'm happy that you were able to join stream so that we could go into a bit more of a deep dive of that question. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna grab some water and kind of hydrate my throat. And then I will get super deep into that question. They asked that question on our Discord, and I'm always more than happy to elaborate, but sometimes, as we were kind of saying, the answers to those questions can be kind of context dependent. Guys, look how much quartz or calcite there is. My gosh. Okay, this is a huge gold mine. I can't stop. Okay, I need to take a break for a second. Wait. Okay, we can put it into the diorite shulker box. Look at all of this. That's crazy. Oh yes, the ethics of villagers. And Mr. Lamonka 1, it's good to see you. A grand welcome to the stream. We're going to add you to our stream book for tonight's stream. And right now we are on the hunt for diorite, but we happen to have found ourselves a wonderful kind of huge geode where we have lots of calcite, as you can see right here. And I'm building with a whole ton of calcite, so it is very necessary that we have it. But here we are. We have you right there on our stream. So a grand welcome. And I'm very happy that you're spending a little bit of time with us here on the Lotus SMP tonight on Friday night. And for all of you guys that are hanging out, I do hope that you're excited if you have some downtime to hang out with all of us here on live stream tomorrow, as I'm sure we got plenty of things done on Lotus. I know that at least for myself, we'll be streaming for a couple hours and maybe even hanging out with some of the other players and a couple of my friends. And if not, we'll be getting a bit more work done here in the kingdom, and I'm excited for all of it. And it's always a good reminder when you're clearing out these geodes, you know, the calcite, you know, this white block that is so helpful to work with in survival. So beautiful. You can go around it in kind of a circular fashion, and that way you can maximize the amount of calcite you're actually going to get, because, you know, the geode happens to be spherical, right? And so this happens to be one layer of the onion, and so it's a wonderful way to be able to really maximize. We're getting a lot more of this calcite than I had originally thought we were going to, and I know that I could clear this out. I mean, now this is making me think about the fact that I know that Pug has cleared out multiple geodes entirely. And so I'm sure he knows exactly what I'm talking about with the immense amount of calcite that you can actually get from them. You know, these things they're rare. They're not massively rare. They're really not that bad, I'm being honest. You can find them, it just takes a bit of time. When you find them, I will say that the bounty, the harvest from it really is actually, it's not too shabby. I mean, and all of these blocks are things that you can do in use in very elaborate ways too. So there's a lot of upside for taking the time to do this. And I'm very happy as we pretty much finish off getting all of the calcite that we can. That's almost like 10 stacks right there of calcite, which is such a rare block to have in the game. Either this or from, I think the Snowy Slopes or something like that. Okay, I think just like that, we should be good. Okay, we can't be too nitpicky when it comes down to it. And so let's take a look at our official haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 and a bit stacks of the white blocks that we're looking for, and we still need more diorite. But as you can see now, we have pretty much we have a little bit more calcite right there, but now we have these blocks right here. The amethyst blocks that we can actually use in a way that we can come back to them and have this be in our benefit, because you'll see that a couple of the blocks that we have right here have this extra sort of like suspicious sort of like gradient to it. And so these guys will actually be able to generate us more of our prismarine crystals, and you can see that we have even more of them if we actually uncover them too, and we have more surface area for them to grow more crystals. And so you can actually do a lot to farm your prismarine if you go like that and expose every single layer that you can of prismarine, so that as much of it will grow based on its surface area at one point in time. And so I think that's a good idea, and we can also harvest a couple of these because they'll be nice to have for tinted glass or just kind of some accent pieces. Really start to level up our game here, along with, I think I do want to make a new replay mod cinematic too. Maybe we can make a slow mode of that one breaking down right there. That's kind of how my thought process goes when it comes down to it, but regardless, you can see it's really beautiful, and we're really getting a lot of work done, honestly, on this first jaunt here, first stream here on Lotus. So I'm very happy about that. And once again, Grand Old, welcome back to the server and happy Friday night. And I am very glad that Thanksgiving is just around the corner and we have some break and some free time to be creative and really create some new things here in Minecraft. Man, I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Okay, so not only can we farm all of the amethyst that we've done, but we can, as we were talking about, continue to plow away and open up these crystals that have that extra shading on it, so that we can have even more of them growing at one point in time. And honestly, it's really not that time consuming. It just takes a little bit of, intentionality. You don't have to do everything too, right? But every time you do this, you're now... Oh, I broke one by accident. Oh, you can do that too. Actually, put me, Chespy, put me for, I don't know what time it is for you. It's 12 to 2? If so, put me 12:30 to 2. For me, it's 10. I think I want to do 10:30 to 12. Like, that'd be good. Oh, did it again. I broke it again. If that makes sense. So I'll start... I'll do an hour and a half before Gribbly goes. I think... If that makes sense. And then I'll probably hang out, I'll probably continue to hang out. I know that I won't be on microphone. Oftentimes when I'm doing, the live stream on Friday night, I run out of my social battery sometimes. And that's why, sometimes I won't do the stream day. But I think that I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I'm excited about it. And then I'll continue to hang out. But then eventually, I might hang out with you guys, you and Gribbly, if you guys want to get some progress done along tomorrow night as well. Because I'll be free and I'll be available. I just might not be on microphone. Because at that point, I'll just have been talking so much that I'll need to have a break. Which is usually what happens when it comes down to it. But yeah, I'm down. I'm either 12:30 to 2 or 10:30 to 12. Regardless, whatever time it happens to be. I'm personally MST. So for me, it's 10:30 in the morning to 12 p.m. But if the schedule is based on EST, which I think it is, then that would be 12:30 to 2 p.m. Okay, and as you can see, as we whittle away right here, we now have so much more surface area left for these blocks that we have. I don't think that I'm going to do the entire thing right now. But I will say that that is looking quite good. Spooky, that one was for you, man. Spooky, like, that genuinely was for you. I'm glad. I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Which actually, it's important to say I did get that one from Gribbly. I do think that he's been influencing all of us here in Lotus, and look at that. Look at all the bounty that we have. as this caving expedition is massive right now. This was not my original plan for stream, but we're actually getting a whole ton done. That makes me a happy man. Okay, yeah, look at all of that. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. Things are looking good. And if we can actually burrow down into a huge diorite vein right now too, it's going to be a game changer. I think we are. Let's go. Okay. We are going to get that shulker of diorite that I was promising Chespy. Okay, got me set for the time slot. Let's get it. Of course, my man. It's fun. You know, I've been streaming a lot this week. I think this is my 4th stream. We did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, this is my 4th stream of the week. So tomorrow will be my 5th stream of the week, which is a new personal record, I think, for a work week, for sure. Doing that many streams. But it's fun, you know, it's fun to push yourself out of your comfort zone and do new things, and it's only for a good reason, you know. Only because I like doing it. I have fun doing it. I know that the best version of myself when I'm playing Minecraft is sharing it. And I love playing, you know, I do definitely love using Minecraft as like a recharge too, and a social recharge as well. I like playing and not talking at all and just kind of listening to music or watching YouTube videos and that sort of thing. But I also know that the best version of myself, as much as I can, as much as I push myself to be, is the one that's sharing it with you guys, because look at what happens. Like, we're able to really connect with, you know, in such a different way than if it was just Friday night and I was just playing Minecraft and mining diorite by myself. You know, it's a much more wholesome and fulfilling experience. And I think that a lot of you guys can relate to that too. So I don't know, this is special, and I know that this is me. Like, you know, when I'm giving my 100%, you know. And it's cool. You know, even months ago, I never thought I would even be able to stream as much as I am right now. But it's kind of like a muscle that you continue to work at over time, and I've definitely been pushing it. And I'm sure that after I go traveling next week, when I come back to stream, I'll be like, okay, I'm doing 2 hours for a stream, or, you know, just getting into the first 5 minutes of it, as many of us know the feeling of doing that. We'll be like, okay, it's time to get back into the swing of things. But it's a good skill set to acquire, and thing to continue to work on. I really do think that. I'll level up. Rarely use villagers except for enchanting books. I don't have any villagers. I just kind of mooch off of Pug when it comes down to it. Yeah, level up. We are doing a stream day tomorrow. So from, I think, around 8 a.m. MST. So I think around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mild Maddie is kickstarting stream. And Joel may be streaming after. I don't know, maybe around 9? Maybe, I don't know. And then around 10:30... Sorry, okay. So around 10 a.m. EST, Maddie is streaming. And then around 12:30 EST, 12:30 p.m., I'm streaming. I'm streaming from 12:30 to 2 p.m. EST. And then Gribbly, I think is streaming from 2 to 4 p.m. MST. Sorry, EST. And then I think that Chespy is streaming from 4 to 7 EST. I could be wrong. I could be off by a couple hours for a couple people. But something like that. Maddie in the morning, and then me kind of mid-morning or early afternoon. And then Gribbly in the afternoon, and then Chespy in the evening. But potentially Joel too. So you'll pretty much, you'll have, 5 Lotus members hanging out, getting work done, streaming pretty much all day tomorrow on Lotus, which is very fun. And for me, I know it's fun going from stream to stream. I'm sure I'll wake up and I'll hang out with Maddie in the morning, and then I'll hit the gym, and then after the gym, I'll hang out with you guys for a couple hours, and then toss it off to Gribbly, maybe eat some lunch, and then come back and hang out and get some more work done, maybe hang out with Gribbly, and then maybe be there for the baton to be passed off to Chespy in the evening, maybe do some work with them if they have any projects that they happen to be working on, and really have a very full Lotus. I know you hear the zombie too. Have like a very full Lotus stream day. Which is kind of fun. Oh, stream day does start with me. Okay. I thought Maddie was streaming. I think this morning, she may have taken... Oh, me, Gribbly, then Seaman? Cool. So I get to start off stream, which is fun, actually. Even better. What time is Seaman streaming? I feel like that's late. But anyway, yeah, so I get to kickstart stream tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, which will be fun. So you guys will have a whole ton of slip, and then I'll get to pass it off to the Gribbly, to the Gribbly men. So I think that'll be fun. I'm usually pretty, you know, I think that if I push myself, I'm really good about, you know, being able to, I don't know, really be productive and, you know, be able to record in that sort of thing, as long as I get my exercise in the morning. If I can go for a run and I can hit the gym, then I'm golden. And so I use that for oftentimes I'll wake up, you know, kind of super early on Saturday morning, around like 4:30 in the morning, and I'll get my workout in and that sort of thing. And so I'll probably end up doing that too. And so I'll probably be online for a couple hours and see Draconis. I usually see Draconis around like 5 a.m. on Saturday mornings, sometimes. Although I know he's been doing his Halo thing, which makes me happy. I know he's been really been enjoying that too. And then I'm sure we'll have him back for the holiday season as we continue to get all of this dye right here. We got to be actually approaching a shulker box pretty close by now, so I feel good. I feel like I'm Pug right now. I'm really proud of myself. I feel like a good server mate. I told Gribbly on his video, I told him I was going to be a server member of the month. I don't know if that's this month, but one month I'm going to be in the town hall. I'm going to be the member of the month. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make sure that it is a thing. And diorite is one of my favorite blocks in the game, which I know many of you guys are like, "Why are you kidding?" I love diorite, and I build with it. I've built with it for 2 seasons now on Lotus. I think I've always liked the underrated block sort of game. Let's see if we can put down our shulker box here. Look at that. We're pretty much out of space on that one. Okay, we have more space here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, we are quite rich right now in terms of blocks. And man, I am very happy that we are going to have these shulker boxes too. We're making some good work here. Chespy, is there any good place for me to leave a shulker box of pyrite in case I happen to miss you for whatever point tomorrow? If that would be beneficial. Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful how many different ways people can play Minecraft. It's one of my favorite things about playing on Lotus, honestly. Everyone plays drastically different than I do. And everyone a lot of the members play. I hear a thunderstorm in front of the noodle shop. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Man, there's a thunderstorm going above. I know that. I can hear it. Okay, let's head back up here. Do not like thunderstorms in Minecraft. I love them in real life. Okay, now how can I find my way back to the top? We have done some good work on this geode, as you can tell. Okay, we're back up here. Love how... Okay, we have to head to sleep for the night. Hey, Amy, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And happy Friday night. I'm glad that you were able to make stream tonight, and I wish you a restful Friday night or Saturday morning or whatever time it happens to be for you. Until the next time, I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, we got super sidetracked. Look how we got so many materials from that. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. I want to, before we abandon this area for the moment, I think that we'll continue one more time, just one more quick time right here. And we'll dig out this diorite vein too, since we happen to have the inventory space. And then, man, I feel like we will have made a significant contribution to what we need here. And especially, this is a good feeling because it kind of also gives me a bit more of an idea of what the grind is going to hopefully feel like when it comes to getting even more diorite for the season, because I do have another 9 months worth of diorite collection for all of my builds ahead of me. And we really have not built too much in terms of like actual builds for the season, so I'm excited to see how things end up turning out, you know? I really have like an ever-evolving idea of what I want the Kingdom of Solith to look like. And the feeling is something that I'm continuing to also harness and make myself, or make something that is really personal to me. And it's worth mentioning that, you know, my kingdom, my story of the Kingdom of Solith is something that is very unique to my own playstyle, and does not at all in any way whatsoever reflect into the actual world of Lotus. You know, none of the other members would probably agree in the world vision of what I am happening to do within my own playstyle and my own videos. And I want that to be clear that it's only me doing that. It's nothing to do with them, and you know, everything that everyone else has made on Lotus so far is very specific and beautiful. And for me, the main channel videos, although I want to fix this a little bit too, I want to make sure that I have more real Minecraft somehow, and so I'm trying to find out a way how to do that, you know, besides just cinematics and storytelling, although I'm very enthralled by the story that we happen to be telling, but I do just want it to be really clear that the story that I'm telling is specific to my own YouTube channel and has nothing to do with the official lore or story of Lotus, if that makes sense. However, at the same time, I'm very, very happy with what I've been able to make when it comes to a story here in Lotus so far, with my own idea of a kingdom and what, you know, sort of historical timeline and cultural and sociological significance this place is starting to have, and I really do like that. But man, we are now a whole lot richer than we were about 80 minutes or so ago. I'm feeling like a very happy man when it comes down to that. And place down a couple of our shulker boxes. Very uneven. Let's see, we can take out all of the calcite that we have. Actually, we want that calcite there, because this is the diorite box that I'm trying to vet right now. Man, we have so many materials. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. Okay, we have almost a shulker right there. We can place away a lot of the calcite that we have over here. Okay, almost a full shulker box right there. Man, wow, a full shulker box of diorite is way more expensive than I actually thought it was going to be. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep a bit of the diorite that we have right now. Just because I want to be able to build pretty soon too. But I do feel like that is a good start for what we have. Okay, so we'll keep that as our shopping district shulker box right there, I think. Yeah, and we can add maybe even 2 more like that, because we have plenty of materials now and there. Okay, so I like the feeling. Let's get rid of some of our stuff that we don't really need right now. Lots of goodies that we have in here too, as you can see. So that makes me happy. We're gonna have to do a major shulker restructuring at some point here. We have lots of pale oak right there. Good, okay. Yeah, we need those as well. I'm gonna keep that for the time being, maybe. No, I'm not. Okay, that's our build diorite. And this is at the Chespy diorite. Okay, I'm going to take this right here then. I'm going to place it right on top so I know it's that one. Okay, that's looking quite good. Okay, inventory is pretty organized as well. No way, level up. You played a world where you and your wife played almost 2,000 days before beating the dragon. That's awesome. For me, I've done that. I'm at about 1,800 days in my forever world, and I still haven't beaten the dragon yet. And I love that aspect of the game, but I've played it all by myself, you know, and recorded content on it. So playing that much time and being able to share that much experience with your wife, and be able to have those memories together is actually something that's, I think, really beautiful in particular. I think that's very cool. But look at that, we have so many materials now. But I do think that I'm going to take a quick break so that we can launch into the next round of stream, as we are quite prepared here. And I have a quick question for you. I'm happy to do either. We can either start to really make, if you want to in the stream, we can make our next build, which I'll show you the rendering for right here. Kind of, it's a clock tower. We can start to really get ready. But there's a part of me tonight that wants to make either instead a huge crop field somewhere or even a custom lake. And so part of me wants to do that. But I'm happy to do whatever you want to, either that build or you want to get kind of a side hustle project done. I kind of would be happy to do that too, now that we have a whole ton of materials to our name. But I am going to take a couple minutes to head to the bathroom and to grab some more water and all of the different little things. So I'm going to leave you guys with another cinematic angle just like this, and I will be back in a jiffy. I appreciate you all spending some time with me here on Friday night, and if you've been enjoying your time, definitely consider leaving a like on stream. All right, and we are back for the second round of stream. Thank you guys for being patient. It was good to connect with my roommate on Friday night, and a grand old welcome to the stream to both Play-Doh and Hub. I'm very excited to see what Forever Craft happens to have in store for the upcoming season, and I am very humbled to have about half of the Forever Craft SMP here on stream tonight, here on Friday night. I would love to have y'all's input. Should we put the next build into this world, or should we go instead and make a custom lake with some custom farmland? If you want to have a custom build, or the new build put into this world, hit A, and comment A. And if you would rather instead side quest and do a custom pond and some custom farmland, comment B. Once again, if you want the main build, comment A, and if you want some custom farmland, comment B. I know that for me, I'm kind of leaning a bit more towards B, but I will do anything that you guys want to. I've kind of just been thinking. I actually even asked ChatGPT this morning when I was on the road to work this morning. I was like, what should I actually do? I don't really know what I want to do. Should I make the main build, or should I kind of want to make some custom ponds and farmlands and add a little bit more plot to the story of the next episode that we have here too? I think that is kind of a reason for it as well. So, but however, I want to do whatever you guys would be most entertained by, because I really do appreciate you guys spending some time with me here tonight on Friday night. So, once again, main build, comment A, and do a pond or a park, or a pond and a farmland, comment B. Of course, Cobb comments C. I appreciate you, man. My favorite wood to build with. So I don't know. Like, it's always been spruce, okay? But look how beautiful the pale oak happens to be. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. It's beautiful. I love diorite, as we were kind of talking about, and the diorite mixed with the pale oak that you guys can see right here. It's just, we kind of zoom. This gradient, it's very subtle, as you can see, but it's kind of a chef's kiss. I think it's absolutely great. Right? Look at that. So I don't know. But it is very important that we head into our book and quill, and we head back to page 10, because we have a couple of new additions that I want to put here into our stream book. Of course, a grand welcome to Cobb and Play-Doh. Bada boom. Let's see. So far on stream tonight, we've had Level Up, Jordanology, Amy Spooky, Serotonin, Orkuda, Chespy, Lamonka, Play-Doh, and Cobb. All of you guys hanging out tonight, I appreciate it. I really enjoy spending time with you. Alright, let's head on down here. Let's see. It does seem like the consensus does happen to be B. And I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Okay, so what we have to do is we're just going to hop on down here, and we can grab a couple more of our materials and make sure that our shovel is in our hand. Let's see, we have plenty of seeds. Okay, I'm excited now. This is going to be fun. We have a couple of shulkers that we have not been using right here. This is their purpose in the first place. Okay, I'm very excited about this now. And then I do also want to take a whole ton of our stone as well. A whole ton of the slabs too, because we're definitely going to be using this as well. Say, let's take all of it actually. And then we can place that back into this shulker box here too. Actually, I take that back. I think that so that we do not mix up the materials too much, we can put these in here instead. And man, okay, the music's gotta chill. It's making it seem like we're gonna music's gotta chill. It's making it seem like we're gonna do something superhuman right now. Okay, we are just kind of organizing our shulker boxes. Nothing too big. Okay, we can grab this right here, and then we can also grab our stone cutter too. Yeah, that does look awful right here, so we can maybe place this down here now too. And then the reality is that we have to now find a place where we want to come and make our new pond area. So I do think I'm gonna head into FreeCam and let's kind of take a gander over here and think about what kind of could be fun to do. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna move a little bit closer, because this could be kind of a shopping district area sort of weekend. Maybe I build something, a custom lake around this area somewhere. I kind of like that idea. Oh, Java has realms? I did not know that. My one caveat that I've kind of learned a lot about myself with recently is that I cannot play Minecraft without replay mod. I guess, or flashback, like a way to cinematically kind of show my playthrough. I am now incapable of playing Minecraft without it. And I don't know what that means for me. Just love being able to show the story of the world. Okay, as we get closer to the shopping district, let's think. What sort of land do we have available that maybe I could build not too far away from, but would become some sort of point of interest at some point in time? It does look like we have a massive build, a massive build being put in over here. So kudos. We have the town hall over here. Once again, a beautiful build. We have another lake over here, so that's already a good waypoint. Maybe actually this area right here is not too shabby. Actually, I kind of like it over here. Okay, let's see what we can do, huh? See how we can beautify this place tonight. This is our new Man, okay, one sec. A raspy throat. Ooh, big plans for the week off. Yeah, I'm actually going to Florida on Tuesday. Thanks for asking. Which I'm excited about, and I get to see my grandparents and the rest of my family. Half of my family happens to live on the East Coast, and half of my family lives on the West Coast. So we will all reunite down in Florida and have a massive Thanksgiving meal. And for me, Thanksgiving, I think, is my favorite holiday. I love Thanksgiving food, and it's an extra reason to indulge. And I love food. If you were to know me in real life, you would know that I'm kind of a foodie. I really do happen to be. And I love that. But when it comes down to it, I think that when you eat healthy food, like food that is good for your body, you can overindulge, but then at the end of the day, when you wake up the next morning, you actually don't feel that awful. Like you may have eaten a lot of food, but your body can actually benefits from that from time to time, in my personal opinion. But when you eat a whole ton of junk food and just trash and put that in your body, then you'll feel that for the next day or, a couple days to come. You can eat a lot of junk food, and the feeling is a whole ton different than if you eat a lot of Thanksgiving food. And as someone that loves food in general, and used to have kind of some difficulty with eating too much junk food at one time, I love being able to indulge in all of the healthy food that comes in a Thanksgiving meal. And I know that is such like an American thing for me to say. Like, oh man, I can't wait to have Thanksgiving because I can just overindulge in things and spend time with my family. That is such an American thing to say, but that is what the holiday, the values happen to be within it. So I'm definitely American when it comes down to that. Although as a teacher, I did teach the historical backstory behind Thanksgiving to my kids, and I'm sure that many of us know that it was not as pretty as the Thanksgiving story happens to portray when it comes to many groups of people and, X, Y, and Z, which we don't have to get into tonight. We've gotten into on other streams, for sure. Yeah, I mod single player. I don't think I mod it as much as many people do within my circles, like within our circles too. Like, I think you guys do it more, and I do think that Chespy also does mod. Like he is, he's been the creator of this beautiful game, and if we are able to head to his shop a little bit later, called Noodles Don't Noodle, then you'll see that if you see any of our videos really on Lotus, we have so many beautiful things that are going on, but there is also a modded component to a lot of this, and I really do love all the additions that we actually happen to have within our own iteration of Lotus. We have our own resource pack and our own custom mod pack that we can actually have the liberty to add to and iterate upon client side, which is a really nice thing to have as a Minecraft player. But the base pack that we have here on Lotus is really nice too. It's very high tier, or high quality, I would say. And so that's a really nice thing. And so I definitely play modded Minecraft, as you guys can see, but when it comes to my personal modding, like I don't know how to, make any mods. I don't make very exquisite mod packs or anything like that. I would say the majority of what I do when it comes to actually making mods or mod packs is just adding things that I think would be helpful for the YouTube video or for my client side, so that I can actually play and give a more seamless or better FPS sort of gaming experience, if that makes sense. But we can head to sleep for the night. And yes, having a specific mod pack does not make it that easy for other people to join your server. Although I do think that you can make it happen. It takes a lot of intention, I would say, and the fact that we have the mod pack that we have here on Lotus, and it's all compatible with one another in so many different ways, and that we can actually tweak it how we want to, is really a living example of the fact that it is possible, but it is very difficult for it to happen. And one of the biggest difficulties that I have with collaborating with other people online is when it comes to when they have different mod packs themselves. There's really not that much I can do about it when it comes down to it. Okay, this area is starting to resemble something that I think we could really do something with too. Okay, so I'm very happy about that. Say maybe we take down this tree too. Then we'll start to punch down on the grass and see what sort of land we really have so that we can start to make ourselves a custom pond over here. I'm very excited about this. And hopefully, I feel like this is kind of, no one's really going to care that much if there's a little pond over here, but, you know, we'll know, and little bit by little bit, things can change the server, and, you know, someone will eventually be flying through here and be like, oh wait, like, there's kind of a nice little pond area over here, and we can know that that is something that we ended up contributing to the server in the long run. And so yes, this looks very good. We can make a new replay mod cinematic, and then I do think actually, before I get myself into trouble, after we punch down all of this grass right here, we are going to have to log out of Lotus for a second so that I can save all of my replay mod cinematics and make sure that we are able to have the footage of everything that we're doing here tonight. Although this will be kind of interesting as well, being able to have this in the acacia biome. Am I selling terracotta this season? No, not yet. I am not selling anything this season so far. And I don't know, I have no idea what I should sell. Like, I want to help because I know that if I actually go and collect something based on the time that I put into the game, I think that that could be helpful for the server economy. I actually don't really know what would be the most helpful for the server economy, while also not having to go to the Nether, if that makes sense. Like, I'll do pretty much anything to collect any block, as long as I don't have to go to the Nether. I mean, whatever I can do to contribute there, I'm happy to do. Like, if I have to collect diorite or anything like that, like, I'd be happy to do that. Or granite, or I don't know, like, anything that I could do in the overworld and kind of hang out and live stream and be able to collect with you guys like this, I'd be happy to do. I do not want to do anything in the overworld, and so I don't really know what the market actually happens to want when it comes down to it. So I guess we wait and we'll see, and time will only tell, you can say too. Oh, that's cool. I've never met anyone that has done LAN before. That's very cool. So you guys can play multiplayer, but you still kind of actually just have that single player connection. For me, when I was a kid, me and my twin brother, I do happen to be a twin. Him and I would, actually, I guess maybe we had a LAN connection. Not sure. Back at home, at my dad's house, my parents are divorced. And when we were a kid, we would switch off, or when we were kids, we would switch off every other weekend. And my dad was the huge enabler when it came to video games. He sponsored all of it because his business actually happened to work with GameStop. And so he got a lot of deals when it came to games and consoles and that sort of thing, based on his affiliation with the company back in the day. And so I was hugely sponsored into gaming and just loved everything about it. And my brother and I and my dad, we kind of all shared a little computer room in my dad's house. that was my dad's office. And my brother and I were incredibly quiet. We would not interrupt my dad, but we would all almost be studying in this room together silently when I was a kid. But my brother and I would be playing video games together, LAN, and not really saying anything but chatting, as to not disrupt my dad. But we would be playing the entire time, and it was such a blast and a huge part of my childhood, I would say. But I don't, and I know that LAN tournaments exist with, different games and competitive scenes. But it's cool hearing different contexts where LAN can actually be used as a setup, I would say. That's cool too, though, Jordan. That's still actually so I want to say, maybe I'm not, I don't know. Maybe I'm not techie. Maybe I'm not really as techie as I think, actually. But I feel like the things that we're talking about are still top 10% of the world in terms of technological understanding and, intellect, I would say. But I do want to stop very quickly, and we are going to have to save our replay mod cinematics before anything bad happens to them. Because as you guys know, they are the number one thing. They are like bars of gold to me. Yeah, the family computer room vibes. Yeah, it's a different world nowadays. I'm sure kids, even if they have, kids are sponsored to have their own room for gaming and that sort of thing, and there's a larger degree of separation if you happen to have that, financial opportunity as well too. But just even more culturally, the kids are gaming by themselves as opposed to it being kind of in a, family computer lounge sort of vibe, and the parents may be streaming their own thing in their own room, and then the kid may be doing their own thing with their own rig in their own room. I think is gonna be much more of the trend versus when we were kids, personally. We're just younger, I would say. Yes, level up. I used to sneak into my aunt's computer room in order to play games at 3 a.m. before school. I relate, man. I remember when the new Call of Duty game would come out. It'd be the Thursday night or Friday night launch of the new Call of Duty. I would always, every single year, my mom never knew, I would fake sick. And I would have the new Call of Duty game, and I would play it all day. And, sneaking X, Y, and Z, and, life was different than how it is now. Jordan, I'm the biology brother, and he is the tech master. For me, with me and my twin, I am the introspective intellectual, and my brother is the hard knock down to earth person, if that makes sense. My brother is much more blunt and to a T, and concrete and empirical, and not one to elaborate when it comes to thinking about kind of intellectual domains. He is much more the sort of person that wants to get to the point and, wants to do the next thing and the next thing, I would say. And his idea of value, I would say, is a little bit different than mine personally. Him and I are two peas in a pod. We really do get along very well, but we happen to be quite different when it comes down to it, I would say. For me, I studied religious studies and psychology and Spanish, and have always wanted to be a religious studies professor, where my brother has always wanted to be a big businessman. And so that is completely different, you know. And for me, I've become much more entrepreneurial as I've gotten older, and he's become much more, no, I don't know, I kind of like, I want to live my dreams and passions. So we've actually had a much kind of like an opposite kind of growth curve, you know, in different directions to balance us out. But it's really interesting. We are very much different people when it comes down to it. Yeah, and level up. That makes so much sense too. One thing I always think about nowadays, especially when I'm talking about my own family matters, and oh, Gribbly's in the game. I didn't even realize. Gribbly, Gribbly the men. Man, Gribbly the men. Oh my gosh, and we have a zombie right here too. Okay, okay. Gribbly, I am right behind your town hall right now. I'm building a lake behind your town hall. Hope that's okay. It's not that close, but you can see that the town hall is right there, and it is very beautiful. So that is what's up. And I kind of just wanted to get into grind night of making something new in this world and not having it have to be the main point of the upcoming episode, and just see what we can actually happen to get done tonight here on stream. What drew me to religious studies? No, it's actually not too personal for stream. I'm more than happy to talk about it. But it's kind of, I mean, it will bring, I don't expect for you to agree with everything that I say, if that makes sense. Like, I'm more than happy to talk about it. I like sharing my own story that led me to studying religion and doing a lot of the things that I have, but it's not going to connect with everybody, if that makes sense. And I know that, and I wouldn't expect it to, because I never expected anything like it to happen actually in the first place. So my own kind of path of life that brought me there was very unique in itself, and so I'm happy to share it. But just know that I will not take any offense if that is something that you do not personally relate to or agree with or anything like that, if it makes sense. And yes, level up. I can see that. I can see that based on how you interact and hang out with us all on stream, and I think based on the care that you put into your daughter, and it sounds like your wife as well, into your family and into the work that you do as well. It really does seem like your adversity and the things that have made you grow into who you are in life have really made you the person that you happen to be, and that is someone that is worth being proud of, I would say. Do you guys actually want to hear the story why I do happen to have such an interest in religion and religious studies? I'll only share it if you guys really do want to hear it. It's something that I used to tell everybody, but I do not tell everybody anymore. I am happy to talk about it. It's not something that I'm embarrassed about. But it's something that I'd rather not share off the hip anymore. I kind of share it with the people that really have that interest to want to know me on a deeper level, if that makes sense. So yeah, just let me know, and I would be happy to share when it comes down to it. But it is funny too, as someone that has had such a much more ephemeral sort of backgrounds, to I've been much more business and entrepreneurial and money-minded over the last maybe 2 years. And I do think that maybe that also comes with the fact that I'm just, growing up and getting older, and I want to have a family at some point in time. And I don't happen to have that now. I also happen to be a teacher, and we all know that teachers do not make a lot of money. So that is something that I have to consider and think about a lot as well. So it's something that, I want to make sure that I can give the highest quality of life as I can to my kids. Along with, I also want to be able to be there for them as much as I can too. So those are very important things to me, and it's going to be hard to balance that as well. So honestly, a huge kudos to all of you guys that happen to be parents there. I do know as a teacher the grind that it takes, and I don't even understand your intimacy when it comes down to it, when it comes to actually having a kid and parenting them, because I think that it is a very rewarding I can't say that word right now, a very rewarding, there we go, roller coaster where it's an up and down, but happens to be one of the best things that you actually do in your entire life. I had 2 coworkers say the exact same thing to me, I think yesterday too. Yes, it is a good community here. I really do appreciate you guys. And I do think that this place is going to look awesome too. Along with, I would love to know, what are you guys gonna do? What's your plan for the rest of the weekend? And if you guys happen to have the beginning of Thanksgiving break like I happen to have, what is your next plan when it comes down to the upcoming week ahead? For me, we have a lot of content coming out over the weekend, and then Monday, I think I'm going to spend all to myself and just be a complete homebody and relax, and probably no stream or anything like that, and just really take some time for myself and recoup. And then on Tuesday, I'll be flying to Florida, so I'll definitely be sending a whole ton of photos and updates, and I'm sure I'll be talking with you guys a whole ton in the Discord. And then I'll be there from Tuesday to Saturday, and then we'll be back in our normal stream routine and video making routine and all of the things. So I do hope that you're excited for that. All the love. Man, you're warming my heart. Y'all are warming my heart. Man, it's been a good day. Let me grab some water. I can hear my voice is getting raspy once again. We've been streaming for over 2 hours, and it's been a good Friday night, I do assure you that. And another hour and a half stream tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning too. So a whole ton of slip that you guys are gonna get this upcoming weekend. Okay, I was just reading the stream chat, and I'm just really so thankful for you guys. and the community that we've happened to build over the last couple of years. I really do mean that. I have such intimate connections with pretty much all of you guys, especially everyone that has been hanging out and chatting in stream tonight. Like I've built an intimate connection with every single one of you guys, and that is such a cool thing to be able to say. You know, I built friends over the years, and that makes me so happy, and I'm thankful for you. And I was just chatting with my roommate as we were taking a break, as we were talking about earlier, and my roommate was talking about the fact that he knows some other streamers that have been saying that they have, you know, even bigger audiences where there's so many people that, you know, these streamers are actually like, I wish that my audience was smaller, because that way I could be even more intimate with them and I could get to know them on a deeper level. And so for me, you know, taking a break and getting ready to hang out with you guys even more tonight, it just made me even more appreciative of the fact that, like, I think a year and a half ago, I heard a piece of advice from someone that was a bigger YouTuber, and they said that if you are really the sort of person that is putting your all into doing this, and you have, you know, such an intention that you think that all you have to do is keep on grinding on, and eventually something will happen and you have even more opportunities to get lucky by doing things again and again and again. And the more that you're able to work on those things, you'll get better, and your luck factor, your factor of being able to become lucky, will increase based on the amount of quantity and the quality that you also are putting into each upload or each repetition of the thing that you're doing. And so eventually, you know, it's inevitable that you'll happen to find a relative degree of success in whatever it is that you happen to be doing, if you continue to really repeat and iterate and grow and continue and do things over time, I think. And, you know, it's crazy to see how things have really changed, I guess I would say, in my own life as a content creator. And, you know, that kind of, you know, relates to the building aspects and the recording aspects and the cinematic aspects, and, you know, all of the different skills that go into anything when it comes to being a content creator or making videos or playing Minecraft or doing your video game, or the input that is required in order to get the output at the end of the day. It's really crazy how you can grow at things over time. And it's also really crazy to think about the fact that 1 year ago, even here on Lotus, and even here streaming, I would be so kind of, I think, nervous. And I felt a whole ton of imposter syndrome about playing, man, about playing with other people. And now here we are, with everybody else here on the Lotus SMP for our second year, and we have so many good things going for us. Hey, John, it is good to see you. Let me change the piano music very quickly. It is good to see you once again, and I'm very excited to also put you into the stream book for tonight. And a happy Friday to you. Okay, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people commenting tonight on stream, just tonight, the first time that we've ever done this. And so I do think that we're going to have to make this booklet much more of a thing in the future. Yes, another one in the book. Makes me a very happy man. I say, let's actually take a look back at our free cam mod too, and see how this is starting to come together here. I do think that duty calls, and we have to make this area right here look a little bit better. So I do think that we're going to start to fill in the area here. And man, this is actually starting to become quite exciting. It's a good feeling to be able to work on the Lotus SMP in a way that is kind of not so far removed from the rest of the players and everything that they happen to be doing here. I really have, for the last like 3 months or so, kind of just been building by myself and doing my own thing in this world here, and almost kind of just doing like a single player only world. Although I've been able to hang out with people from time to time, it's very much so been a single player sort of experience, and I'm just happy that I get to kind of break free from that mold for a little bit of time to and do some new things and make some incredibly beautiful new iterations here on Lotus too. And so we can come around here too, in order to make everything look as good as I want it to. I know, yeah, almost 2 pages. Almost 2 pages. It's awesome. I feel like a very thankful man. Okay, yeah. This is starting to come together. I like the look of what we have going on here in the lake so far. Although I do not think that I realized how big of a terraforming project this was actually going to be. Okay, I do think that for the time being, at least, I do like that. I think that that's pretty okay looking. Although we have that guy right there that we do definitely have to punch on down. Okay, we're looking, yeah, I think maybe we'll smoothen this out just maybe a tad bit, but I kind of like what we have here. And so I do think that we'll come down in a second, one more layer down with our shovel in order to make a real lake out of this guy. But I do like how it's starting to look at the moment. Although I may not have any inventory space for me to do that. Okay, we're good. Yes, I do think it's time for one more layer here to dig on down. Okay, so let's go on down here. And the funny thing is that from above, you could never tell that we've really done anything here too. Which I do think is kind of funny. But we're going to continue on down here. And one of the good things too about doing this is that every layer that you actually happen to go down, you have less blocks that you're going to have to dig out. And in the long run, that actually makes a major difference when it comes down to it. And so we have a couple more caves down here, but we can continue to stitch them on back up with our grass and dirt blocks that we have here. And man, the actual view of the kind of townhouse that we have made from Gribbly over there as we continue to make this lake over here, or this pond over here. I'm very excited to see what the final product ends up looking like. And I do think that it's going to be a wonderful addition to everything that we have going on in this district that we have over here. Along with, I do think, you know, sometimes if I'm being honest, when I'm adding new things to the community areas, I'm always like, I hope that everyone is okay with the builds that I happen to make. And I do think that is kind of just an imposter syndrome thing when it comes down to it, because we're all making our own things in the world. And the reality is that the beauty of Lotus is that kind of all of our creative build palettes and ideas, they intersect and collide with one another in a way that makes each season what it is in its own unique way. And it's something that's actually really beautiful when it comes down to it. But I do think that sometimes in the moment before you actually make that next thing, you can be kind of worried about what the final product is going to look like and how the other people you're building with and collaborating with are going to interpret that. But I do think that probably also exists with anything or with anyone that happens to be building with other people online too. The reality is that you just want other people to like the things that you're building, and you hope that they do happen to like it too. Hey, Jordan, you're the man. Feel free to, hey, I'm humbled. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you so much for spending so much time with me. And I know it's Saturday for you. Which is something that's really cool for me, and something that, I don't know, I just means a lot to have connected with you on such a deep level. And I know that we live, hours and miles apart. But I really do feel quite close with you. And I really mean that with a lot of you guys, too. Oh my gosh. Oh. I just had a mini heart attack. I'm sure that was the Gribbly men. Oh. Okay, but I do mean it. I do mean it, Jordan, when I say I appreciate you. And, if you need some other pump me up, I know that you're going to rock the day today, and you are going to kill it. And I know that you're going to put your best energy and your best foot forward. And even if you're not feeling like it, I know that there's going to be a couple of moments where you prevail and you push through, and it's going to be worth it in the long run. Oh man, that was so terrifying. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I hope that was not Gribbly telling me that he's upset with me for making this lake over here. because I am hoping that it does turn out beautiful, and I do think that the shape of what we have going on so far is definitely not that bad. Although you don't have to agree with me. And if you think that I am encroaching on your area, definitely let me know. Well, hello to do there. I'm getting some arrows shot at me. He really has made something quite beautiful over here, though, with the town hall, and I'm very excited to be able to... Hot guy. I don't even think I have a bow. I do. I don't think I have any arrows.
Okay.
Robot man. RoboCop. Actually, no, I like the design. This is looking really good. This is some solid terraforming that we have here.
6-7.
Dude, don't get me started with 6-7. We have a dedicated part of Minecraft or of math class every day to a 6-7 equation. That is how much the kids are all about 6-7. And I really do mean that too. Yes, of course, Jordan, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Oh wait, I can take his arrows too. Wait, give me a second. Dude, you have awful aim. Let me hit him first shot. Okay, he's coming back. Hey, mate. Maybe not. Okay, first shot. Bam. And man, as we were saying at the beginning of stream, actually, almost 3 hours ago, I do feel like I missed out when it came to the debate that happened to have, that everyone happened to have in the town district or the town hall that we have over here. It was something that I was not able to take a part of, unfortunately. But it did look very fun. And so to the man himself over there. Dude. They were Hail Marying. It feels like we're in medieval times right now. Oh, it's kind of bringing me back to the one-on-one face-off days back in the Call of Duty era. Dude, Gribbly died. R.I.P. R.I.P. Okay, and as we come down here, we are now officially, I do think, I don't know, do we do one more layer or not, or no? Let's see. It really depends on how intricate we want this pond area to be. Let's see. And I kind of like it, like how it is. But we could go one more down. I can't really decide right now. But we got Seaman in the game too. Seaman. I know, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Gribbly. The poor man. Okay. I know I keep saying this, but this is how it goes. Whenever I say on a Minecraft YouTube video, I say when I got carried away. This is what I mean. I got carried away. I think that we're going to go one more layer down too, just to make this pond as kind of lovely and full of depth as we can here. And we'll definitely have plenty of room left for terraforming too, with more dirt around our main kingdom too, which is a positive benefit of this too. So it honestly is a win-win. And I do think that this is honestly the first time that I've ever made a pond or a lake kind of area in an acacia forest. So I'm kind of excited to see how this actually ends up looking in the end. Yeah, Spooky, you think one more layer too. I do think that we are on the same page here. I'm really proud, actually. I mean, if you think about the amount of progress that we've gotten done tonight, like, we've definitely been hanging out and, you know, spending a good amount of time just, like, you know, talking about things in life and all of that sort of stuff. But at the same time, we've actually gotten a whole ton of stuff done on stream here tonight. And I don't feel that confident about this one layer right here, but we can also come back and iterate too and see what we can do in order to make it look as good as we can. Okay, but actually, I think what I want to do, we only have 9 chunks right here. So I do think, okay, there he is, the man, the myth.
Meow 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 meow. Do I look different to you?
No,
Are you still growling?
no, you
The
look
bit's
like
over.
You look like a robot to me.
I don't look any different at all.
No, I don't have essentials. I think you look like
No,
Iron
it's not
Man.
an essentials thing.
You look like Iron Man. You have something in your chest.
Yeah, that's always been there. Chesby cleaned up my skin and he made it shinier.
Ooh.
The cords are brighter, and the whole like you know, like in FNAF how there's like Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and all that. This is like Toy Grib, I'm like shinier.
I like it.
New.
Okay. Yeah, so fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I actually really liked the suits that you and Chesby had on your most recent video too.
Oh yeah, we got some work done. We got the business handled.
Dude, how do you make it so, like, I want to have a skin. Like, I want to learn how to change my skin.
Oh yeah, well you're supposed to. You never showed up.
Facts. I'm bad about that. I know. Gotta get better. Oh, Hasty, man.
I'm so happy I scared you earlier.
Dude, you terrified. Like, I think you could see on screen you actually terrified me.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I've recovered from it by now.
Your old heart.
My old heart.
What are you doing?
Yours is kind of blue inside.
What's the project?
I wanted to make like a custom pond and like farm area.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I always get nervous. Is this too close to your place or is it okay?
I honestly don't have a clue if it is or not. I have no idea what area the shopping district will expand, if any. All I know is that we're trying to unify everything with like a sort of New Orleans Red Dead sort of nature kind of, you know how it was back then, but then the Industrial Revolution took over.
Yeah.
That was the most we could make sense of what was already over there. So that's what
Red Dead,
roads are the way
New
they are and
Orleans,
stuff.
Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, so like sort of like bayou-y and kind of swamp.
Oh, okay. I like that actually. Yeah, I can see that with the path design.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know. Like, I want to help you guys too, though.
Yeah, I think the pond thing and like the farm thing makes sense. Like that works.
Yeah.
I don't know, but do you think it will even expand over here? Like, I realistically don't know.
Ja.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see. I mean, we still have plenty of
And,
time
and
throughout the
ponds
season.
are probably good because I assume we're doing another fishing event.
Oh yeah. And,
So having multiple spots to fish might actually be kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, because we can also have biome-specific fish. So having different ponds and having it set up
Oh,
to where
really?
each one gives you different fish types would be cool.
I don't know if I was muted. That sounds super fun. Okay. I'm changing. I need to adjust y'all's volumes.
Oh, are we too loud?
No, I think you're too quiet.
Oh, I guess I can hear.
Okay, cool. At least you, man.
la. My name
La,
is
la.
Scripted Games.
Bam. Okay. If you guys remember the day one, just be too. Day one when we were all together for the first night on Lotus. That was also the night that I got mugged.
I think
I don't
we
know if you
sound,
guys remember that.
sound good.
But I was in Spain, so I had the streaming set up, so I never actually got to like adjust any of the volumes for you guys.
Huh?
That's right.
Yeah, that was a
Remember
crazy night, dude. The first night of Lotus, we all hang out. I'm in Spain until
When did you
midnight.
get here? I only saw you because of Sliff's stream. I didn't even see you in person.
He flew on by. He flew. This magic. Expelliarmus.
No, I'll dance. I'll dance for you.
Boom shakalaka.
Oh yeah, you can't see it. He's dancing. He's doing very well.
I don't have essentials right now. I need to re-update it. For me, it wasn't working. Wasn't working when we
It's actually the
updated.
best dance that he's ever done in the entire world, and he'll never do it again.
I
It's
missed out.
crazy. Yeah, everyone just missed out because of that. And me and Chesby aren't recording, and I think Gribbly's recording, so it's like, yeah, it's just that was once in a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of sad we saved it for this kind of really dimsy area right here.
That just shows
should have been
how
in front
the
of
I
the
best
think we're
town
also
hall. if
biome
anything.
painting this, by the way. To
We're also what?
I think we're gonna biome paint it to match the rest.
Oh,
How we like changed it to plains.
Oh, I'm down.
Like,
Okay, I'm down with that.
grass.
I'm fine
So
with
yeah,
that.
it'll look more epic, more epicus.
It's gonna look epicus, dude. It's gonna look so epicus. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Plains Savannah looks really good. I really like it.
Yeah, it is nice.
I like the vibrance of the trees and not the deadness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes me feel hot and sweaty.
Knees weak,
Yeah.
mom spaghetti.
He's nervous. But on the surface, there's a hole. Goes.
I'm not following you. I'm not going down there. You can.
It just ends. It doesn't even go anywhere.
It's a noodle tunnel.
How you doing?
You have the cave sounds on, huh?
He's gone. He fell too deep.
I'm still falling.
I feel bad for the armadillo down here.
What armadillo?
No, dude.
Did you just kill it?
Dude.
Why?
First the
They couldn't
villagers,
see
Seaman. So you treat this.
Maybe you
You
didn't
treat.
see him. I heard
you treat the
fired an
armadillos
arrow.
worse than you treat your
There's
villagers,
nothing
man.
happening. You guys are going insane.
You're
There's
evil.
no armadillo down here.
Seaman is officially anti-life.
No. Anti-life.
Anti-life.
Hey, you should have heard me in that debate. I was going crazy.
I did hear you in the debate. I just finished watching the video.
Yeah.
It was funny. You actually had some good defenses too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I started out with the villager one, just trying to make it as like serious as possible, and then I started getting serious in the second round when it came back to me, and then I was like, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't have done that.
No, you
after
do. No, you did.
having
No,
that
no, you.
first round.
No, it's definitely worth it. Honestly, as like someone viewing, like
It was so funny.
the first time I think I ever did something like that was back in school, and I remember doing it. And seeing you guys put it back together, like in Minecraft and that sort of thing, I was like, the whole fun part about it is actually being silly and actually doing it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, no, it was fun. It's just I probably shouldn't have gotten serious after the first round. Straw Mummy said that I was explaining slavery.
You guys got into so many funny topics. It hit a lot of boundaries. I would say.
It was really funny though.
It
It was a lot of fun. We got to do
was
another
fun.
debate night. At
I
some
know.
point.
I want to join. I want to join too.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
I wish
fun.
we could have more. But we'll do another one. We'll do another one.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole point of having a beautiful build like that, where we can come together and do things, especially when we have like, the meetings and that sort of thing, is that like, it's an instant catalyst for doing other things too, and just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So-
know that we're planning to do our meetings and stuff in there too, so that'll be nice to have an actual place to
I know.
like, in the server
I'm
to go for
excited.
that stuff.
I still
Yeah, I
have
just
not
have
hit
to
a
work
single
on
meeting.
the pit that goes all the way down to the void. So when anyone says something that we don't like, we just end them.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had
Yeah.
a Star Wars trash compactor instead.
That would be so
That'd be
sick.
sick. That'd be
It's like-
so sick.
Flying machine goes and just like crushes.
Crushes you, yeah,
Crushes
suffocates
you.
you.
Crushes you.
Yeah. and then we somehow force you to set your spawn. So it just keeps happening over and over forever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine. Oh, getting spawn trapped by that.
Hey, little guy. Catch, Seaman.
I caught him. Whoa.
You guys all have
There's two.
netherite stuff or no?
Oh, ask Chespy.
What's the stitch? What's the story? Does everyone have netherite or no?
No.
I do.
I
I
don't.
do.
I had netherite
Ooh.
armor, but then
Ooh.
Gribbly killed me and I lost it all.
What happened?
He killed me. Because he was upset.
Oh.
Seaman made me upset. And you.
No, I didn't do that.
They were gatekeeping and gaslamping me.
Gas lamping? Is that
It was
gaslighting?
I'm not
no,
sure.
gas lamping. What are you talking about?
Gaslamping.
Lamp City? Gas
What
Lamp
does that
City?
mean?
Lamps.
There's for me. I'm from Boston, and there's a very small.
Oh, you're from New York.
I'm from Boston. When they park the cars, and they're so mad because it's so cold outside.
Go ahead, start sleeping, Seaman. Go ahead.
He's dumb.
Not-
What?
Rub my
going
butt in your
on
face.
here?
Rub my butt in your face.
Oh, that's my bed, man.
You can wash
I'm
it.
gonna
We
get
have dry
pink eye
cleaning.
now.
Chespy pays for dry cleaning. He paid.
What?
My suit is in the dry cleaners right now. That's why I'm not wearing it. That's why I'm new.
You're
That's
just
why I'm new
walking
shiny
around-
grip
yeah,
because he put me in the dry cleaning machine instead.
But
I got
you
a
are the
chicken-
dry cleaning
I got-
machine.
I got the chicken joint and then I got the dry cleaning.
Wait a minute. I've seen this before.
Huh?
We're gonna cook.
We gotta
Really?
cook,
We have to cook.
dude. I like the
Dude,
hat.
let's go cook rock candy.
Let's go cook rock candy.
The blue rock candy.
It's like hard rock
Hey,
candy.
I gotta
Oh, wait.
redo a scene to hat.
Okay.
Gotta upgrade it.
Dancing
Where'd
through
Seaman
the
go?
snow. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
In the hole.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Nope. In the
He's
hole.
got a beard. He's got a beard.
Hey, sit on my lap.
Whoa.
I fell into a hole.
Yeah, what do you want for Gribness?
A gribness. I want myself a gribbly whale.
Oh, there you go.
Flying in the sky.
There you go. I think he got out.
Oh, so we're celebrating Gribness this year.
Yep, Gribness.
Gribness.
Kind of sounds like you're saying Grimace.
Gribness.
We're gonna get the Grimace Purple McDonald's guy.
It does
Bringing it
sound
back.
like I'm saying grimace. Yeah.
Yeah. Gribness Grimace.
Gribness. Gribness.
Grimacing on Gribness with Gribbly. Dude, he's doing like.
I hope that I don't grimace this gribless.
Dun, dun, dun. Come on.
Oh, you hit him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, this is giving me a sneak peek towards this Sunday. Oh,
You just killed him?
I don't think he's gonna die.
He had no armor on and I hit him in the head with an arrow.
Well, I have the armor pack on. How am I supposed to know?
Oh. I forgot that you played that.
I feel like Gribbly has had the most incredible induction when it comes to the death count for Lotus this season.
Yeah. It's
I need
honestly
his
kind of
head.
crazy. It's crazy that Chesby hasn't broken 100 yet.
Chesby 89 so far.
Where's his
Yeah.
head?
Honestly,
Keep it
for
in-
all of you guys, I
keep it
mean,
in
especially
We don't have
after
the
the
head
end
pack.
fight too.
We don't have the player head pack.
Do we still have
Force
dragons left to fight on the server?
I think so.
I actually don't know. We might. I don't remember.
That might be fun for me to try. I'm so bad at fighting the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was fun. I remember, I think it was the second time we fought it before going end busting. I was able to get the mace kill with it. Actually, so yeah, the first two dragons got mace killed. That was
That's sick. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But if you miss the mace kill from jumping off of a happy gas like that, do you instantly die?
Yep.
Is-
Yeah.
so,
yeah.
Oh, so
As
it's
soon as you hit the
almost
ground.
like a 360 or like a YY back from my Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like you're jumping off of something, right? And it's like you either
Yeah.
get it or you don't,
Just a woo!
sort of thing. That's kind of
Yeah,
sick,
okay.
actually.
Yeah, it's fun. No, it's really fun when you hit it. It's just like, I mean, yeah, it is. It's like essentially hitting the trick shot. It's nice, super satisfying.
He's gonna make it, right?
Yeah, I'll probably make it. I mean, he made it back. He died over here before, I think.
From Spawn?
I think he's at his base.
Oh,
I actually don't know where
Oh.
he spawned.
okay. Should I keep going on the big
That's a good idea.
monorail or no?
He's gonna be dropping his stuff for a while. You could
I
slowly
just
move it
realized
towards
I muted
him.
myself once again. Gribbly said pick up my stuff.
There we go.
An ender chest, but I'm cycling through it all.
Here you go.
Well, I don't have an poker box.
What'd you need an ender chest?
Nope, I'll just keep cycling through stuff.
What are you guys doing?
Walking to stuff.
Wait, what are you doing? You're walking it?
Yeah, walking the stuff.
Just a little bit by a little bit. Dude.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually. This feels like the Minecraft equivalent of like having a slinky go down the stairs.
That's so true. That's so true.
Fingers are gonna get tired.
I instantly thought of like,
Why don't you just hold it?
I think there's a biblical story of someone being forced to walk on bare feet forever. I was like, this is that, but even worse in Minecraft. You have to constantly throw all of your items while walking
Hello?
forever.
Coward! You're a coward, Chespin!
You're not sneaky about it.
Dude, I love the suit. It's so funny. Do you have a maze? Dude. The amount of particles that came out of that was insane. Are you kidding? That was crazy.
Well, Chespy.
Now I have 4 kills and Gribbly's all 4 of them. Haven't killed anybody since.
Is that actually it?
Deck.
For me, after watching all the videos, for whatever reason, I would think it would be like 10 to 15.
Yeah, I only got 4 kills.
Really?
crazy.
Wait, player kills? I wonder what mine are at. Mine's got to be a lot higher.
That's why I was hoping that I had his head, because all the 3 Gribbly heads that I've had prior are hanging up on in the noodle shop.
Oh, there it is. Statistics. Is it player kills?
I know I
I
have
got
one
36
Gribbly head.
apparently. Dude, my KD's crazy on here.
I know I was one of the members of the bed bombing last year during the End Dragon fight, so I had way more many kills than I do this season.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm honestly shocked I didn't get blown up during that.
You did not get blown up once during the bed bombing?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
don't think I died at all
That's
during
crazy.
the entire end fight.
Funk!
Actually, the whole
I
thing.
stayed safe in because I was the one who started the little neighborhood compound thing in there.
I
And so
remember.
I was like in there most of the
Right,
time.
I remember. Yeah, and Luma was
Yeah.
completely. Yeah, you and Luma were completely making sure that she would stay alive too, right?
Yeah, because that's when the whole like sheep milk saves lives thing.
Right.
Not
Facts.
dead.
Facts.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Gribbly?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of fun.
I know. Yeah.
That was,
We got
that was
the
probably my
knockbacks.
favorite dragon fight that I've done.
No
And
healing.
It's funny because I like didn't participate at all. I just kind of built the house and protested.
Yeah, but it was you could observe everything happening too in a different way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you're part of the chaos, it's like bam, bam, bam. But like you watching, 10 other people take on a naked end dragon is sick too, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of fights and wars and stuff, I don't know what's
Are you
going on.
ready?
Do I have
Call
any?
me a coward.
Oh dang!
I'm standing up for my armor.
What do you have on that armor?
I
What are you, sword proof? How are you guys I'm going to get my orbital cannon.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what he's singing. Protection 4, protection 4, protection 4, and fire protection. I think it's because he's thinking I'm gonna take a lot of damage from the fire damage.
Oh, but you have fire. Yeah, you have the fire protection.
I have fire protection, it's just protecting me all the way.
Dude, Chespy, I have no idea what we're getting into on Sunday.
I don't either.
And you
Everybody
have
wants
much
to
more
build a house and
experience than
farm
me.
together.
You have so much more experience than I do.
No, my 4 kills on Gribbly were playing. 3 of them were playing the gas sumo.
Okay. I feel like you've done other events like this before. Have you not?
PvP, I did UHC, but I was also.
Oh, I remember that.
died.
Yeah, UHC is something fun. Buzzy did a great job with that last year.
All right, place your bets. Place your bets.
I'm betting
It would
on
be
Gribbly.
Gribbly or
I'm betting on
Chesty.
Gribbly. I'm betting on Gribbly.
Well, Chesty.
Dang it!
I have one
Come on,
diamond
Chesty.
on Gribbly. One diamond on Gribbly.
All right, I got
One
a
diamond on
Chesty.
Gribbly. One. Come on, don't let me down, my man. Don't let me down, my man. One diamond on Gribbly. One diamond on the Gribbly game. Chesty,
Oh my
the
God.
underdog. No, don't do it. Don't let him happen. Come on, Gribbly. Yeah, man, I know it hurts, Gribbly. Gribbly, come on. Keep swinging that sword. Make sure that it happens tonight.
Fine, Chesty.
Night is your victory, man. Let's go. One diamond for the man slip.
There you go.
One's diamond for the.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The fact that Chesty lived that long is impressive.
Dude, I have sharpness 5 on this thing.
Oh,
He
you
has,
sharpness
I
5?
think he's got like prot 4 and everything, but I know he has a thing of fire protection too. I think that's why.
That's what
The
my
fire
suit
wasn't
is
doing
as
much.
well.
Oh,
Well, thank you for
but
the
he doesn't
diamond.
he didn't have fire. Yeah, no, that was. So we got to make these people just battle. We got to make a coliseum. or
That's
something.
exactly what I
You
was going to
should
say.
make a
I
coliseum.
exactly
Yeah.
thought of that just
Fight
now. I was
night.
like, we have to make a coliseum for it. That'd be so fun.
Oh,
We're not
that's
having a.
what we need. Under the town hall, we need a fight club or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Fight night on like whatever night
Hey, my
underneath
show,
the
yeah.
town hall. That'd be so
Hey.
funny.
You give that shovel back, boy.
That'd be mad funny, actually. Be down for it.
Your shovel.
Yeah. For not having a shield, I lasted pretty good.
Or
Yeah, no, I'm shocked.
you're
So
this
Rumble.
admin though, so it's your sus.
Okay. You wanna take down your shield, buddy?
No, I'm not gonna take down my shield because I'm clearly worse at the game than you.
Yeah, that fits.
I definitely do not have any PvP skills or anything like that. You see, Chesty, the practice that you're getting right now is helping you. I have none of that. Can we have a Lotus truce for tomorrow? Not tomorrow,
Part
Sunday.
of the plan.
Well. Ah.
Okay, so how would Chesty win if Gribbly has just better
Whoa!
armor? Oh my
Whoa!
gosh!
What the heck? I lived that by miracle.
Ow!
Oh! Smackdown
Dude, the
time!
Windburst is
Smackdown
fun.
time!
Yeah. Windburst is a lot of fun.
Hulk smash with the with our oh dude the amount of particles that come from it, it's crazy.
Ooh. Oh.
Man.
Okay, so how could Chesty win if he has worse armor?
Where's my shovel? I never got my shovel back.
Was your shovel?
I do not have it.
What is your shovel? No, this isn't your shovel. This is Fuzzy's shovel that I have on me.
Or did I lose my shovel?
Whee!
Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my
The
god.
amount of
I
deaths
just,
the amount of deaths.
Oh. Well, this is sad. Wait, this is really sad. He has 3 totems on him.
Oh, see, man, don't you have like a custom totem texture pack or something like that?
Oh yeah, I got my cat right here.
Oh, that's your totem?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild. Your totem is a cat hanging on your shoulder?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that Stella too?
Yeah.
No way,
Stella.
dude.
She's just chilling on there.
So Stella is your totem? That's
Uh-huh.
cool.
Gotta
That's
keep
wild.
Gotta keep her around me.
I like
Oh,
that.
I do need my ender chest. I have my fortune pickaxe on me.
You're ready for the remix, see, man. It's coming.
It's Friday
gonna
Night
be
Lights
numbers.
tonight.
You're gonna
Gridley
do that,
versus
but yeah,
the
then
Chespit.
I'm gonna do like wrestling or something, and that's gonna be my entrance song.
That's fun. That's fun. We had at the beginning of Lotus last season, we had the Fish Fight Club.
I don't remember Fish Fight Club.
Yeah, it was only one episode on my channel. It was me, Pineapple, I think, Spidey and Cobb, I think, did it right before the end fight. Before we did the end fight last season, we did like a mini Fish Fight Club, sort of Coliseum sort of thing. But I think it would be fun, honestly, if we did a Coliseum or even beneath the town hall, do like a fight night club sort of thing.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be super
It'd be a
fun.
lot of fun. I'd be down to do something like that.
Yeah. Okay, is it rematch
Yeah, just
time
shut up.
between Gribbly and between Chespy?
Right.
Gribbly, you actually have him. You have the aerial attacks. I'm pretty impressed.
Like a ninja. You can fly.
Predictable.
Predictable.
Hey,
You nerd.
Serotonin. Thank you, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you,
people when
thank
they
you so
fight.
much.
What a nerd.
It is a W squad. I do agree. They can't hear me right
I saw
now.
you legit.
It is a W squad.
Food to regen.
Thank you,
equals fire
man.
Damage.
Happy Friday, and I'm hoping that you're excited for the
I'm
beginning
out
of Thanksgiving
food.
as well.
I saw him holding his chest plate.
Thank you,
It's
my
not
man.
that
I
hard.
really appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Hey,
Out of food? I have food. I have food. I'm coming. I'm coming for the support.
You're supporting him?
We gotta keep it even. You have better armor and tools. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man, this is Hunger Games in action right here. Oh man, the chase down is happening right here. We have a wild Gribbling Games. Wild Gribbling Games trying to escape the Chespit. Cornelius Cash the Third, who will come down with the Iron
Chespy.
Fist at the end of the run. It's
Come here.
only time will tell.
I noticed one of these in Gribbly's offhand.
There it is.
Oh,
Oh, I just grabbed it. Here you go. Oh,
Here.
yeah.
okay. Hold on.
Oh man, it's getting heated out here.
Get out of
Getting heated.
here.
It's getting heated out here.
He's got. I think he has 2 more totems on him too.
Gotta say, it's starting to feel like
I'm-
lifesteal out here.
I'm more shocked that I've been able to live. All the
Yeah, that's
hits.
crazy.
You guys have been going at it too.
He's hiding.
He's hiding in a governmental building.
Gribbly, I'll go in there. We'll pull you out.
I'm getting more fireworks out of my ender chest.
There's many rooms in here too.
Whoa,
And
wait,
yonder
why are
what
some of
we
these on?
push. As the sun sets, we enter. We're banging down the doors.
What are you doing?
I gotta say, dude, I saw this in the video. This room is sick. This room is sick. I'm sorry that it's your life is gonna end here, Grimly, but I mean, it's still a sick room. Sorry that you created it, denied it, but it's a sick room. Oh, it's coming down with the fire arrows.
Oh, I see.
Serotonin. I do understand the feeling of wanting an elytra and then having it kill
Right
your
up there.
whole motivation for playing in the game. I don't have unfortunately much advice when it comes down to it because for me in the forever world I still have not beaten the game.
I
Playing
have
with
the low
on this
ground.
SMP, I need to be able to have this to be able to hang out with everybody.
Has that ever been true?
So it's a give and a take, and maybe having different playthroughs
You're right.
will be helpful for it. But I don't know, it's a tough one. I think when it comes down to it, as we continue to hang out. Man, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna sit right here. Hopefully, a safe space. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take one more break, and then we'll keep as Chespy reaches post-mortal right here. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll continue and see what we end up getting done here for the rest of the stream. Maybe some more shenanigans, or maybe some more building. We'll have to see what happens. But I do appreciate you guys spending some time with us tonight, and I will be on back in a couple of minutes or so. All right, and we are back. We are back. We are back. Spooky, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. But here we are once again on the platform here as we can resume our FOV back to 90. And I do think that we have someone hanging out here on the roof with us too.
Look what I have.
Hey, and we're back. Oh,
What do you have?
and off the
Your
roof we
birthday
go.
present.
What?
Oh, dude, my perspective of that was so awful.
It's not nice.
And the front yard that we have here is so beautiful too.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like the Lotus.
I love the Lotus SMP.
I love the Lotus.
Alright, I gotta go repair my stuff.
You guys have been duking it
Verge of
out that
breaking.
much.
Back away! Get away from me!
It was this kind of like a, familial blood feud sort of thing.
No way!
Oh, dude, you got him?
Yes, he was
You
sneaking
got
up.
him? Oh, that was nasty. That was kind of dirty, if I'm being honest. Dude. I was like, that was some Battlefield 6 sort of thing.
Dude.
That was
I'm
wild.
honestly so shocked. I didn't even think I hit him. He just kind of blew up.
Dude, I feel bad. He has 254 deaths. It's crazy.
Dude, how the heck did you do that?
I know,
don't
dude.
know.
That was wild. That was absolutely wild.
It was
I
crazy.
just like locked in.
Oh, it's all that My Hero Ultra Rumble.
Yeah, I'm basically a hero.
Yeah, that was some Midoriya sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that fits. That fits for the season.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
Man. Oh, here's here.
Wait, so
Your
C-Man,
minion.
are you also taking a
Thanks.
part on My Hero? Like, is your
For
like
for the
is,
base
They're
stuff?
basing together.
oh,
yeah.
facts, you are?
Yeah, me and Chespy we're doing a big base. That's gonna be
Ba-
cool.
Based
It's
on
gonna
My
be really cool.
Hero?
It's just anime stuff
Or
in
inspired?
general.
Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah.
Jojo no Kimi no Boken, Eyes of Heaven. Sudo.
Yeah, like he said.
That was
Ibuprofen.
good. That was really good. Wow. I'm very impressed, dude. That was really good.
I'm Jojo.
For me, I love Demon Slayer, and I've watched My Hero.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to try and watch Demon Slayer again. I couldn't get into it. I got like through the first 9 episodes. I think the animation's awesome, but I think that was also around the time I started One Piece, and so that took
Let's
up
go.
a
Let's
lot
go
of my
bug
time.
Pug at his place.
Man, Pug's place is
There's-
incredible. We come over.
Yeah.
I don't know if they hit portals in order to do that. And Pug says, I'm 20k blocks deep in the end, gathering Elytra. Okay, so he is nowhere near us.
Dang, he far away.
He's far away. He mad far away.
He's far.
Mad far away. 20,000 blocks deep. Dude, I don't know if I've ever traveled 20 blocks or 20k blocks in a Minecraft world ever.
Really? It's not that far. Just if you have Elytra,
Yeah,
it's really
okay.
not that bad.
I mean, I guess like not like in total, but like one distance. Like from get to point or to get from
Ow.
point A to point B.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
You would have died from my mace if I had it. What?
Kill 'em
Wow.
with kindness, ladies and gents. Kill 'em with
Never
kindness.
thought of that before. I need to go reevaluate some things.
And off he goes.
He's coming back. He commits to the bit.
I like it.
He's gonna do something. Oh, we can win Elytra for completing the parkour thing. I'm gonna do that. So much
facts,
parkour.
dude. Oh, that's
We'll
hype,
do some parkour
dude.
tomorrow.
That's hype. That's fun. Dude, I still have to do the parkour course too.
What? Yeah, Pugs parkour. Brand new.
I mean,
don't think
actually,
anyone's
I
done
mean,
it.
I have to do the zip line course.
Oh, the rock climbing.
Yeah, the rock climbing.
Yeah. Pretty tough.
Is it
Where did this
actually?
guy
Is it
go?
actually pretty tough?
It's tough for people who've never done it,
Yeah, you have to put in the time.
unless you're Maddie. Maddie.
Dude, Maddie is a total gamer. Total
She's a gamer.
Total
She's a gamer
dude.
girl
Total gamer. Yep.
at heart.
Yep.
Because
Yep. She's built a
she
city already,
almost
dude.
beat my high score when I made the game and got my high score, and that's when I was testing it
That's crazy.
hundreds
Dang.
of times to make sure that there was nothing gonna go wrong, and so she almost beats me. Then for the longest time doesn't surpass me, and then all of a sudden Seaman's game comes out, and she beats everybody in that.
I know.
Just takes the top
dude.
score,
Right.
takes it away from me. I was number
Right.
one, takes that away from me. Then the same session that she beats her own high score, then she goes over to my rock climbing thing, beats my high score first try.
No, for real?
Yes, just goes over there and
Dang.
beats it.
Dang. Dude. GG.
Maybe it wasn't first try. Maybe it was like two, but still. She went over there and
Yes, absolutely, bro.
curb stomped me.
GG.
GG's.
Real. Man. Yeah, I mean, she's already built a city, too. See, man, this bit is long.
It's so long. He ran off that way. There's nothing even out that way. There's
Dude, that's
nothing
what you
that way.
that's committing to the bit, bro.
There's just no way he's still walking.
Respect level acquired, right, dude? You just got RPG level experience right there. About that.
Where would he have gone?
Dude, the plot thickened right there.
It did. Oh, no rain.
And so, Slip and Gribbly Games continued to bounce and run across
He's
the path.
12,000 blocks away? That's not true.
What? I'm
There's no way.
thinking about things, introspecting and reflecting upon everything. I've got to figure out a timer thing for the parkour spiral, then Maddie will do it. She's number one in that too? Dude. Gamer girl. Oh, dude. Oh.
I'm warmed up. I'm warmed up.
I'm iced out, dude. Okay.
I'm iced out. I'm iced out, and I
there's
can't,
another one
and
right
I
here.
can't miss.
There's a spider coming. Okay. Dude, why are we doing this, dude? Dude. Oh, there's phantoms coming too. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Dude, why are we... Check the Lotus scrapbook. Going to sleep, dude. Why are we staying awake right now? Serotonin, you're right, and we will have probably, hopefully, an award ceremony. That's a good idea, and let's definitely do that. And I do think that it's definitely going to be Gribbly. He has 254 deaths. Man. No, Gribbly was blown up by a creeper, dude. Oh man, GG. The poor man. The poor fella. That's funny. And so now he happens to be at a friendly number at 255. Although I do kind of want to take a look at what we have right here. This is kind of exciting. I don't think I've seen this miniature tent that we have right here in the swamp. This actually looks quite cool, I would say. I don't know who happened to make this. I don't know if it happens to have anything. We have a lodestone right there and a brewing station. Grippy Games. Yes. But I will say that the atmosphere that we happen to have here is quite impeccable. It is very, very much a good feeling. And I do like the New Orleans kind of as we're saying, kind of swampy feel. It kind of makes it look good.
Yeah, sure they come.
I do. However, I do not know where the man Gribbly Games went. Or the man Chespy, or the man Seaman. So I do think that we're going to head back down here and look at what we have so far. Beautiful lake to be had. Definitely still plenty of work to be had too here. We have some interesting dirt pillars over in this direction as well. But I do think that it is officially time for us to place down our stone cutter and the shulker boxes that we have here so that we can continue to get even more progress done here on the kingdom. And in the world of the Lotus SMP as well. We have plenty of stone, and we have some stone and some cobblestone and some andesite slabs here for us to use. And so we can place down our stone cutter right here too and stash away. I do think if I can. Okay. The acacia logs that we have chopped on down during the stream tonight. And I do think that our next step in action is going to be to detail this entire pond area that we happen to have here and make it absolutely look beautiful. But I do think that that is going to be a project for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we happen to have a stream day on Lotus, where we're all going to be streaming. and having a good old blast together and hanging out. And for me, I'm going to be live streaming from 12:30 to 2 p.m. and then Gribbly is going to take it off from there. From 2 to, I believe, 4 p.m. And then Chespy is going to take it off from there. And he's going to stream from 4 to 7. And I do believe that Seaman is going to take it off from there too. But I do think that we have a whole ton of other things to do and a whole ton of progress to be made here tomorrow on the Lotus SMP, and I'm very excited about doing that with you all. Because at the end of the day, we only have 1 year to make everything that we can here as beautiful as we want it to be, and I happen to have a pretty high bar for myself. So we'll happen to see how beautiful we can make this area and see what happens to be out of this place. But for now, I will see you all tomorrow morning at 12:30 p.m. EST. And once again, if you've enjoyed tonight's stream, consider coming and hanging out, because I do promise you that it is going to be an adventure. I do assure you that. But a happy Friday, a happy Saturday, and I will see you all very, very soon.